land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show for the girls, part of it. And let's give you the stats for the ball game here. First of all, as the Trojans pull out the win 39-34. Holthouse had 2 points for the Broncos. Gracie Goings with 14. She was 4 or 5 from the free throw line. McKenna Detker with 2. Emma Acton with 2. Peyton Cox had 11, and she fouled out of the ball game. And Isabella Steno had 3. She went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 5 of 7 on the night for the Broncos, 71%. Foul-wise, Cheyenne Parrish, Jewel Holthouse both had 1. Gracie Goins, McKenna Detker, and Isabel Steno had 2, and Peyton Cox fouled out of the ball game tonight. For the Trojans, Mallory Springer led the Trojans with 16 points tonight, 12 of them in the second half. Jalen Kent with 4, Elizabeth Kubik with 4. Aspen Webb added 2. They were the last 2 points scored tonight. Bailey Allmeyer added 1. She was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Brylyn Springer also in double figures tonight with 10 points. She went 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. Emery Tomlin went 0 of 2 from the free throw line, did not score. Aaron Johnson added 2 for the Trojans. She was last night's leading scorer, too. Trojans go 7 of 13 on the night, 54%. Foul-wise, Mallory Springer had 1. Brylyn Springer and Emery Tomlin both with 2. 4 tonight for Bailey Allmeyer, and Jalen Kent fouled out of the ball game. 5 fouls for her this evening. Wauneta Palisade won the first quarter 15-7. The Trojans would win the second quarter 8-4 to cut the lead to 19-15 at halftime. Third quarter was also won by the Trojans. They outscored the Broncos 12-7 to take a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter. Led at 27-26. They would outscore the Broncos 12-8 in the fourth quarter to win the ball game 39-34. Well, we're going to wrap things up for the girls division. We'll be back here right after this with the boys pregame show and get ready for the boys action to start. Our Anna Bar and Grill players of the game real quick were the Springer sisters. Brylyn and Mallory. Brylyn with 10 points, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And Mallory Springer with 16 points to lead the Trojans here tonight. The sophomore got on fire in the second half, especially in the third quarter. She scored 10. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with the boys' action right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Do you have a passion for athletics? Are you a former high school or college athlete looking for ways to stay involved? The Nebraska School Activities Association is asking you to grab a whistle. Officials are needed in every high school activity and are essential to the future of the game. Visit nsaahome.org for more information. Grab a whistle and contact the NSAA to get registered.
Accessing.
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. This is high school basketball. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Advanced Automotive Repair, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, Foster Sales, Go Light, HFC Egress, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hitchin A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hometown Agency of Wauneta, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Sandman Grow Yard, Sodtown Sundries, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Public Power District, Stockman's Bank, Susie's Creative Stitches, TKO Pest Control, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Walgreens Supermarket, Wauneta Care and Therapy Center, Wauneta Crossroads, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
Now with the start of game day coverage, here's Trent Florum.
Welcome once again to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florum, and tonight we have high school boys basketball between the Wauneta Palisade Broncos and the Cambridge Trojans. The Broncos are coming off a 3-18 season that saw them win 2 of their first 4 games before losing 15 in a row. The Broncos are a very young team and do not have a senior on this team. They did return 5 juniors who saw playing time last year, including Graydon Sutherland, who leads the team. They opened their season last night under first-year head coach Clark Benny, losing to Wallace 42-30. The Trojans opened the season at Hitchcock County last night, and they came out red hot in the first quarter and led 19-9 after 1. The offense cooled in the second quarter, and the Falcons outscored them 11-7 to make it 26-20 Trojans at the half. Both teams were red hot in the third quarter, and the Falcons outscored the Trojans 22-20 to make it 46-42 Cambridge going into the fourth quarter. The Trojans would win the fourth quarter 16-15 and the game 62-57. Brady Allmeyer and Brody Wood were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. The Trojans won last year's game 48-28. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we'll be joined by Wauneta Palisade head coach Clark Benny, and it's all right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Get the good stuff.
Napa, get the good stuff.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
More Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I am Trent Florum, and joining me now is Wauneta Palisade Bronco head coach Clark Benny. And Coach, thanks for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Sure, glad to do it.
Hey, so how's the injury bug treated you guys so far in this early going? Everybody get through football and the first couple of weeks of practice unscathed?
Yeah, we're fine with the injury bug. I think, like a lot of people, we've got some bugs floating around. But as of today, we seem to be okay.
Well, I don't know. I know this is your first year at Wauneta Palisade. I don't know when you actually got to town. So did you guys get to do anything over the summer? Did you get to meet the kids and get some practices in?
Not too much. We ran I guess I had a couple hours of camp with them, and we went to a team camp and played a little bit one day, but that's about it. So there's a lot to do.
So being your first year, how do you getting along with the kids? I mean, everything in practice, are they learning the terminology? Are they picking up on it real quick?
Oh yeah, we have great kids here. This is a great job. Great community, great people, and that's all good. The kids are doing a good job. But like I said, our biggest struggle is there's just a lot to do. You know, you start talking about out of bounds plays, sideline plays, how to defend them, being ahead, being behind situations. It's just all of the things that can come up, and prepare for them in the short amount of time from when practice starts is it's a big task.
Well, you are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I'm Trent Florum, and I'm visiting with Wauneta Palisade Bronco head coach Clark Benny. And, Coach, what are some of the goals and expectations you guys have set for this team? I know you lost a few seniors off last year's team, first-year coach. What are some of the goals and expectations you guys have set for yourselves?
Well, we're going to be really young. We don't have any seniors on the team. We're predominantly half our players are juniors, and then freshmen, sophomores. So we're pretty young. We've only got a couple guys with much playing experience. So, we just look at it developmentally. I don't know that we have any immediate goals in terms of what to win or what to go, but it's just continued improvement, try to get to be a better basketball team day by day, and then we'll see where that takes us.
Well, tonight you guys are going to take on the Cambridge Trojans and a team, if you had been here longer, you would be familiar with because they play just about every year. But just getting to know them, tell me what you know about Cambridge and how do you guys come out with the W tonight?
Well, I know that Cambridge is traditionally in all areas of athletics pretty solid school, and I've heard they've got some good players back, and I'll be honest, we have not spent a lot of time with them yet because our focus is on focusing our own things first. In terms of what we need to do to win, I think that's always the same. Is you want to shoot well, you need to defend well, you reduce the amount of turnovers and try to win the turnover battle, and it'll be interesting to see how the new free throw rule takes. How much impact that has this year, because I think that's going to change things a little bit. And shooting free throws well is going to be maybe a bigger factor than it was before.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. I want to wish you good luck tonight and also throughout the course of your season.
Okay, thank you.
That was Wauneta Palisade Bronco head coach Clark Benny. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back to the Taco John's pregame show, we're going to hear what Clay Shepard had to say about their game last night against Hitchcock County. And it's all right here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And as I said, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach got off to a great start and then hung on at the end for the win.
Yeah, it was kind of a game of runs, and we knew it was going to be that way because when they can get into their press, they're pretty good at it. They're pretty good at finding ways to tip passes and go get layups. So, when they scored, then they got into their press, then they'd score again, then they get into their press, and it was going to roll for them. That's what happened that second quarter and for times in that third quarter. But when we were able to get stops, we were pretty efficient in the half court against their defense, and that was, a huge, it just buoyed us all night, because we got in some foul trouble and we couldn't play as aggressive on defense as we wanted to. Right. We were giving them some easy ones, so we had to make sure we were coming down and scoring, and we found ways to attack it. Just really, really proud of the boys for how they attacked tonight's game. Yeah,
you talk about the offense. Let's talk first about a little sophomore you got going right now, Brady Allmeyer. I don't think he missed a shot all night. Ended up with 18 points to lead you in scoring. 14 or 15 of them in the second half, and really right down the stretch, he really got hot for you guys.
Yeah, he'll try to convince you that was an alley-oop to Brody on that floater, but I think he did miss one shot. But no, he was incredible all night. He did a good job of handling the pressure. He did a good job on defense until he got a couple fouls, and then we had to switch him on to some different guys. But just ice water in his veins. I mean, hit a couple threes, and he was getting a little bit frustrated because we weren't finding him as much as we probably should have. But whenever he had the chances, he took advantage, and we kind of kept that little play in our back pocket. We knew we could get him that little free throw line jumper, and they kind of looked over a couple times, like, can we run it? Can we run it? And I just had a feeling that it might come down to something like that at the end, and we knew we were going to want to get Brady that shot, and he knocked it down and then made the 2 free throws to finish it as well.
Yep, and a couple of guys that played very well for you in the second half offensively. Ben Hoberty, he had 8 points in the second half. I think all of them there in the fourth quarter maybe, as he kind of kept you guys afloat there. And Brody Wood also added 11 points in the second half. Both of them guys kind of quiet in the first half, but woke up in the second half and had a big second half for you.
Yeah, I thought we were a little bit reliant on the deep ball in the first half, and it got us that nice lead. But then in that second quarter, we started missing them, and they got into their press a little bit more, and we kind of told them at halftime, like, we're going to have to find different ways to score. And the offensive boards were something we thought we could take advantage of coming in. They attacked the glass really hard and kind of took that away in the first half, but we kind of just wore them down, kept going. Brody had a couple nice and ones on the putbacks, and then Ben just did a really nice job both on the putbacks and just working out of that high post against their zone.
Early on the defensive end, you were holding them to one shot, one and out. I mean, and they kind of got a few offensive rebounds after that. But overall, I think guys played pretty good off the glass.
Yeah, I think so too. It's tough to rebound when the ball's going through the net, and
yes.
That's what it was doing most of the night. So, but yeah, early on, I thought that the rebounding keyed our transition game, and that's really what got us that nice lead in the first quarter. And then it came back or swung back our way in the fourth quarter with those putbacks just being absolutely huge down the stretch.
Tomorrow night, going to take on the Wauneta Palisade Broncos, home opener for you guys. Talk to us about the Broncos, what you know about them, and how do you guys come out with the W tomorrow?
Yeah, they're going to be improved. They had a lot of young guys playing a lot of minutes last year. They have a new coach as well, which is never ideal on the second night of the season.
Right.
We will get their film, but we're not really sure what they're going to be running. They could come out and press us for 32 minutes, and we'd have to be better than we were tonight against that. But it'll be interesting just to see what their style is this year. Sutherland is a really good player. He had 10 and 5 against us last year. I believe he's a junior as a sophomore last year. And they got some guards who can shoot it. They're all a little bit bigger. Ashton Wheeler is one of those guards who's just a little bit bigger, kind of a different look than we really have. Our guards are all pretty small, and so he'll be a tough challenge. But we just I told the guys in the locker room, it's not like football. You don't get a week to celebrate. We're back to work. We got to get back to it tomorrow. We got to bring the same defense that we had early on. Take away some of the fouls, and then just keep the offensive efficiency going. Because I thought we just took good shots all night. We found guys in spots where they could succeed, and we just got to make sure we bring that again tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the season opening win, and let's go get another one tomorrow night.
Yep, let's do it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. We'll come back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateurs Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateurs Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local MycoGold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Listen up!
The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Tromke going down, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Catch and shoot three, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florham.
1021 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live from Cambridge as we get ready for the boys' action to go. August Miller back at the studios in McCook doing a fabulous job keeping us rolling here, keeping the commercials going, and keeping everything on the air so we can bring you tonight's ball game. Girls' action, the girls, Cambridge wins that one in a battle down to the wire here. They win at 39-34. It was 4-point game at halftime. Wauneta Palisade with the lead, but Cambridge scores double figures both third and fourth quarter and holds Wauneta Palisade to single digits in both of those and pulls out to win 39-34. Getting ready for boys action here. The Broncos, they took on, as I said earlier in the pregame, they took on Wallace last night, losing that one. They are a very young team, though. They do not have a senior on their team. They do have 5 juniors on the team and then 4 sophomores and 1 freshman. Just 10 people out for basketball here under first-year head coach Clark Benny, assistant coach John Kershaw. And of course, John's been the assistant coach over there for a few years now. Was under the previous 2 head coaches the last couple of years. So he'd retired from coaching and teaching and everything else, and now he's back at it. So, yeah, you just can't pull away the young man from all of that. So getting ready to go. It will be the Trojans will go left to right across your radio dial here in the first half. The Broncos will go right to left. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups, brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 of 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal, but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now, here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Wauneta Palisade Broncos, number 0, junior. I do not have heights for the Broncos. Number 0, hang on one second. They did not send him on for the Cambridge programs either. So, Graydon Sutherland, a junior. Number 4, a junior, Nathan Blackman. Number 12, a junior, Ashton Wheeler. Number 15, a junior, Aiden Acton. And number 34, a sophomore, Noah Sandman for the Broncos. Head coach Clark Beanie, assistant coach John Kershaw. For the Trojans tonight, number 11, a 6'2 senior Carson Tromke. Number 13, a 6'3 senior Ben Hoberty. Number 14, a 5'7 sophomore Brady Allmeyer. Number 20, a 5'11 sophomore Hodge Rayburn. And number 22, a 6'4 senior Brody Wood for the Trojans. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. As we get ready to go, as I said, the Trojans go left to right. They're going to be in the all-white uniforms tonight. And the Broncos, they're in the red uniforms with the white numbers. It says Broncos across their chest. Getting ready to do the starting lineups here. And Graham Shoemaker doing the PA here for the Trojans. As I said, the Broncos are a very young team. Of course, Trojans not looking like an old team. I mean, they only got 3 seniors on their team. They are without Maverick Webb right now, who would probably be a starter if he was healthy, but he's had a shoulder injury. He hurt at football, and so he is out till at least Christmas, maybe longer. So they're hoping that they get him back here at some point this season. Also without Tayton Keppen and Gavin Gunderson this weekend, both battling injuries also. And Keppen, he had broke his thumb in football, didn't even know it, and he went to the first basketball practice and conditioning, and he caught a pass, and he went home and told his mom, he says, my thumb is really hurting. So he went to the doctor. Sure enough, it was broke. So he's out for a little bit. He will be back, and I'm not sure of the injury to Gunderson, but he's also injured here this weekend to start out. So it'll be number 15, Aiden Acton, and number 22, Brody Wood, jumping it up here tonight as we get ready to get started. Trojans in their white uniforms, black numbers. It says Cambridge in black, outlined in orange across their chest, and it's controlled by Hodge Rayburn. Now to Brady Allmeyer, left wing. Trojans got it. Right side it comes to Tromke. Tromke looking up top, finds Hoberty. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer was the leading scorer last night. He drives inside, puts a shot up and in. And I'm going to say he did not miss a shot last night. Coach Shepard said he missed one. He's perfect on the season right now as far as I'm concerned. Number 12, Ashton Wheeler with it. Back up top it comes. This is number 4, Blackman. Blackman guarded by Rayburn. Goes to the left or right side to Wheeler. Wheeler working out there against Allmeyer. Spin move. Tries to drive inside. Gets inside. Puts a shot up. Misses it, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. I think that's going to be on Brady Allmeyer. And Allmeyer, Wheeler had a little bit of a height advantage there. So Wheeler at the free throw line for the Broncos to shoot 2. 7:25, less than just over 30 seconds gone out of this opening period. It's 2-0 Trojans. This is Wauneta's first possession of the night. Wheeler's first one hits the rim, rolls around, won't fall. Comes off the side. So Wheeler will get the second one, trying to put the Broncos on the scoreboard. They lost to Wallace last night. The Trojans defeated Hitchcock County in a battle there. And he gets his shooter's roll. On the second one, they're on the board. It's 2-1 now. Trojans with the lead. Here's Allmeyer. Going to take the wide open three. You cannot leave Brady Allmeyer wide open. He will make you pay. 5-1 now. Trojans after Allmeyer hits a three. Right side, Wheeler. Down in the corner. This is number 15, Acton. Acton working against Hoberty. Back to Wheeler in the corner. Wheeler steps up. Now finds Blackman. They come left side here to Sutherland. Sutherland, the best player for the Broncos. And here's Rayburn. He's going to come down the floor, and they're going to call a travel on Rayburn. Dove after the ball, but great hustle there by Hodge Rayburn. If he'd have just stayed, he tried to roll over. You can't roll over. That guy out him to travel. So Blackman inbound it. They get it into Wheeler. Wheeler working the right side. And I shouldn't say Sutherland's the best player for the Broncos because we don't really know the first time I've seen him play, but he was really good last year. This is Acton. Acton looking around, trying to find somebody. Kicks it back up top. Wheeler working against Allmeyer. Wheeler going to take the three. It's off the mark, and it's rebounded by Hoberty. Quickly up the floor. Here's Tromke. Going to drive down inside. Skip pass over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top. Hodge Rayburn wide open. Three. In and out. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Sutherland for the Broncos. Quickly out to Blackman. Blackman up the floor. And look at them bright green shoes. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler working on the right wing. Kicks it off to Acton. Acton back up top to Blackman. Blackman guarded right by Rayburn. Working around. Kicks to the right side to Wheeler. Wheeler trying to work inside against Allmeyer. Steps inside. Kicks it back out. It's knocked away by Tromke. Tromke on the races against Sutherland. Goes down the floor. Lays it up left-handed. He's got his first basket of the night. Trojans up 7-1. 5:46 left opening period. Trojans were red hot last night. They came out and jumped out to a 19-9 lead after one. Here's Wheeler. Over to Acton. Back up top, Blackman. Blackman working on the right side. Kicks over to Wheeler. Wheeler working against Allmeyer. Is going to drive inside, and he's going to be fouled by Tromke. Tromke trying to say, I went straight up. Well, you kind of did, but you jumped into it. So Wheeler back to the free throw line on the night. He's got the only point for the Broncos. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 2 shots coming up. First one's on the way. Swishes that one. First 2 rolled around the rim. 1 fell off, 1 fell in. This one, no doubt about it, swished it. 7-2. Trojans with the 5-point lead. 5:27 left opening period. Wheeler's second one off the back of the rim won't go. He's able to get his own rebound. Gets down the short corner and almost had a stow away. Now they're going to foul on Hodge Rayburn. Rayburn, remember, fouled out of last night's game in the third period. Trojans shorthanded because of the injuries. They have 3 fouls here in this early going. Acton gets it in. Wheeler working on the right wing. Dribbles behind his back, then between the legs. Come back up. Blackman over to Acton. He traveled. Shuffled his feet as he did the shot fake. So it'll be Trojan basketball here. Nobody will inbound it to Rayburn. Rayburn hands it off to Tromke. Tromke on the right wing, going to dribble back up, goes down the left side of the lane, lays it up, and can't get the shot to go. Rebound Sutherland. Quickly out to Blackman. Broncos trying to get on the run a little bit. Brings it up the floor. Kicks it off to Wheeler. Wheeler hands it off to Acton. He'll get to the wing, going to take the shot just inside the three-point line, short. And he follows his own shot, gets a rebound, lays it up and in. Nobody boxed him out, and Acton has his first 2 points of the night. Makes it 7-4, now a three-point ball game for the Trojans. They're up by 6 at one time. Back up to Hoberty. Hoberty drives inside, kicks it back out to Allmeyer, or to Rayburn, but a bad pass from Hoberty. And it's another turnover for the Trojans. So they were up 7-1, but 3 straight for the Broncos. Got the lead down to 3. Wheeler will bring it across the timeline, working against Allmeyer. We were a pretty good ball handler here. Don't remember him from last year, but he's a pretty good ball handler here this year. Working on the right wing, working against Allmeyer. Hands it off to Acton. Acton been a 2-year starter, now 3 years. Gets it to Blackman. He's going to drive down lane, kicks it over to Sandman, who can't handle the ball. It's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball here. And this will be Bronco basketball. Checking in the ball game, Creighton Ruggles. He'll come in for Ben Hoberty. Hoberty, the senior, goes to the bench. Ruggles, a sophomore, into the ball game. Ruggles, a 5'10 sophomore, checks in. Acton looking to get it in. Gets it into Blackman. Guarded by Rayburn. Kicks it back up top. Wheeler got to take the three from the top. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Carson Tromke gets the rebound. We got a foul. And it's an offensive foul. Who's it on? It was against the Broncos. They are not. There we go. Number 15, Aiden Acton, is going to pick up the first foul tonight for the Broncos. Coach Benny over there talking with Scott Johnson, the referee. Both kind of chuckling, so they knew that was. Rayburn off to Tromke. Tromke going to dribble it off to the left side. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Wide open three. And he buries it again. Allmeyer. 8 points here in the first quarter, and it's 10-4 Trojans. Brady Allmeyer, man on fire right now to start the season. Wheeler off to Sutherland. Sutherland's going to drive baseline, gets inside, has a shot block. Rebound. Sutherland back out. Blackman at the free throw line, has it knocked away. Allmeyer's got it up the floor to Rayburn. Rayburn going down to the right side of the lane, lays it up, can't get it to go. Brody Wood follows the shot and puts it in. Great hustle by the big man, Brody Wood, right there. 12-4, Trojans up by 8. There's a steal by Carson Tromke. It's on the floor now. Sutherland has it. It's knocked away. Rayburn coming after it. He's going to get called for a foul here. Foul is on Hodge Rayburn, his second. So Ben Hoberty back in the ballgame. Rayburn will take a seat. He's done more fouling than he has playing right now. We got to keep him on the floor. He was the leading scorer this year in the summer, is what Coach Shepard told me. So they want to keep him on the floor, but got to quit fouling. He fouled out of last night's game in the third quarter. Wheeler up top, working against Allmeyer. Goes to Sutherland and goes right through his hands and out of bounds. Trojan basketball. Sutherland started to cut and had looked away, and the ball hit him right in the shoulder and went out of bounds. Tromke will bring it up for the Trojans. Goes to Ruggles on the left side up high. Down the corner, Allmeyer. Back inside it goes Wood. Wood spinning around, moving the lane, and a nice, pretty jumper there from Brody Wood. He's got 4, and the Trojans go up 14-4. 2:53 left in the opening period. Wheeler works down the corner, loses the ball. It's on the floor. He gets it back. He tries to put the shot up, can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound out to Tromke. Tromke up the floor looking for Creighton Ruggles. Aiden Acton with the steal, though, and he's going to travel. Lost his balance as he was catching the ball right there, and Sutherland wanted to shove, but Creighton didn't touch him right there. He just lost his balance. He was getting all turned around trying to steal that pass, and so Tromke will inbound it. They get it into Brody Wood. He's blocked from behind by Sutherland. They're going to call a foul on Sutherland. Number 23 checked in for the Broncos. That's Caden Dorn. So Sutherland picks up his first foul. Timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. With 2:36 left in the first, it's 14-4 in favor of Cambridge. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications, online at pnpt.com.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Brody Wood to the free throw line to shoot 2. Trojans struggled from there last night. See if they can break some ice here tonight and get going. First one on the way. Rolls around. Won't go. It's not that they're missing them bad. It's just it just rolls around, won't fall in. So Wood will get the second one. Checking into the ball game will be Braden Miller. He's coming in for Brody Wood. If he makes a free throw. Right now, that's not a guarantee for the Trojans. Wood's second one on the way. It's off the back of the rim. He missed it. Rebound. Creighton Ruggles is going to get called for a foul on the over the back. I believe they were 5 of 12 last night or 5 of 14, something like that for the Trojans. It was not pretty. Tonight they're 0 of 2 already here in the first quarter. (14-4) your score. Trojans with the lead, 2:35 left. And well, that foul is the 5th, so now it'll be 2 fouls for Aiden Acton. 2 foul shots. So Acton at the free throw line. Broncos are 2 of 4 on the night. Aiden Acton has not been to the charity stripe, but he was there now. Shots on the way. He makes the first one. Three points now for Aiden Acton, trying to make it 4. Shots on the way. He misses it. Rebound comes down. Is picked up by Tromke. Out to Creighton Ruggles. Quickly up the floor. Ruggles on the left wing. Comes back up to Tromke. Tromke back to Ruggles in the corner. Lobs it inside for Miller. Miller back outside Hoberty. Hoberty back up top. It comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Hoberty on the left wing. Down to Ruggles in the corner. Back up top. It comes to Tromke. Tromke working his way around. Kicks it back up. Allmeyer for 3. That's his first miss of the season. And Braden Miller is going to get called for a foul going over the back of number 23, Dorn. And now Dorn will shoot free throws. Scott Johnson, one of the referees, has told me that this was going to cut down on free throws, but I'm not seeing it. Do not like this new rule. So Dorn at the free throw line. First one off the back of the rim, missed it. 14-5 the score. Trojans with the lead. 2:08 left here in the first quarter. Maywood Hayes Center defeated Wallace in girls basketball. Second one on the way. Dorn hits it. His first point of the night. 14-6 your score. An 8-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Ruggles, left wing. Goes to the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer looking around. Skip pass. Gets it to Tromke. Down the lane he goes. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to drive. Kicks it back out to Tromke. Tromke driving. Turns. Kicks it back up top. This is Ruggles. He'll go down the lane. Gets inside. Tries to put it up, and he's fouled. Creighton Ruggles will go to the line to shoot 2. Who's this one on? It's on number 15, Aiden Acton. That's Acton's second. Team's third. Creighton Ruggles, the transfer in from Southwest. Getting ready to shoot 2. First one's on the way. Rolls around, won't go. Trojans continue to struggle from the free throw line. They're 0 of 3 tonight. See if Ruggles can break that ice. Ruggles, second one's on the way. Swishes that one. There you go, Creighton. His first point of the night. Had the Trojans' first made free throw. 15-6 your score. Trojans ahead. 1:42 left in the opening period. Wheeler's going to drive. Gets inside. He's going to be fouled by Braden Miller. Miller picks up his second. So the Trojans back in foul trouble again tonight here in the first quarter. That is their 7th foul right there. 15-6 your score, and Wheeler at the free throw line to shoot 2, and he misses the first one. He's 2 of 3 right now on the night. And Wheeler's second one won't go. Rebound comes down. Aiden Acton pulls it down for the Broncos. Kicks it back out. This is Blackman. He traveled. His own player pushed him right there. Wheeler was trying to go behind him, and he bumped into him and knocked him out bounds, so it's a travel by Blackman. 15-6, 9-point lead for the Trojans. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Ruggles to Tromke here on the right wing. Goes inside to Miller. Miller with a nice move. Puts a shot up. He can't get it to go, but he's fouled by number 23, Caden Doran. And Miller will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Seems like this first quarter's taking a long time. Shooting a lot of free throws here. So Miller at the free throw line to shoot two. First one's on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. He missed it. Coach Shepard, Coach Wood talking over there. You can see that, well, I think we might need to practice free throws. Braden Miller's second one's a swish. No doubt about that one. He's got a point. 16-6 now, a 10-point lead for the Trojans. Wheeler bringing it up. Ashton Wheeler, junior for the Broncos. Very young Bronco team here. Blackman working top of the key. Works to the left wing now. Drives inside. Ruggles picks him up. Kicks it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler comes back to Blackman on the left wing. They're playing denied defense pretty much on Sutherland. Here goes Wheeler. Kicks it out to Sutherland now on the right wing. Going to turn. He's going to shoot. He misses. That's his first shot on that. He missed it. Out to Ruggles. Hoberty got the rebound. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles on the right wing. Back to Tromke. Tromke's going to drive inside. Kicks it inside to Miller. Braden Miller with the turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound comes down to Aiden Acton. Kicks it out to Blackman. Blackman on the outlet. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 16-6 Trojans. Blackman top of the key. Right side to Wheeler. Wheeler going to take the three from the top of the key. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Creighton Ruggles skies up. Pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Ruggles quickly down the floor. Going to get it out to Tromke. Wide open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Doran. Doran kicks it out to Wheeler. Almost thrown away by Hoberty. Wheeler down the floor. Working against Tromke. Going to come back up. This is Acton for a long three. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound Doran. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Creighton Ruggles. 2 seconds. 1 second. Ruggles going to throw it to the basket. Oh, off the backboard. He missed it. 16-6 to Trojans lead it after one period of play. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 2 right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Acres, your premier John Deere dealer, has the largest selection of late model equipment in the Midwest. And for a limited time, Acres is offering low rate financing on all 2021 and 2022 S and X Series combines and 8 Series tractors. Qualified buyers can earn 3.9% financing for 60 months. And as an added bonus for your holiday season, if you purchase one of Acres' eligible machines before December 31st, you'll get a $5,000 gift card from Shields. Go to acres.com to learn more.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Trojans with the 16-6 lead, and they're going to have the ball to start the second period. Going left to right across your radio dial. We're live here in Cambridge. Wauneta Palisade in town taking on the Trojans. Ben Hoberty, wide open three from the right wing. He missed that one badly. That's his first three taken of the year, and he missed it. Wheeler down the floor. Going to work in against Hoberty. And he's trying to make a move, kicks it back out, and it's knocked away by Tromke. And it's going to go. It's going to say Bronco basketball. Doran had it knocked away by Tromke there. Aiden Acton to inbound it right in front of the Trojan bench. Going to look around, going to try to find somebody, gets it into Sutherland. Sutherland guarded by Ruggles. Working his way around, turns, kicks it back out. This is Doran. Jumper is in. Caden Doran with his first field goal tonight. He's got 3 points. Here's Tromke. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Going to drive into the elbow. Kick pass out. This is Creighton Ruggles. He'll drive inside. Puts a shot up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Brody Wood follows it. Puts it in. Brody Wood with another rebound tonight. He's got 6 points. 18-8. Here comes Blackman for the Broncos. Working to the left side. It's knocked away by Rayburn. Blackman able to run it down. Comes back up top to Wheeler. Guarded by Tromke now. Wheeler comes back up top to Blackman. Left side it comes to Acton. Acton guarded by Hoberty, and Hoberty knocks it into him, and Acton loses it out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Good hands by Ben Hoberty. Checking into the ball game is going to be Noah Sandman. He will come in for Aiden Acton. Acton's going to get a blow. Of course, Acton's grandfather, Mr. Teddy Maskey, good friend of mine. Used to be a state patrolman in this area, now retired. Tromke goes left side. This is Creighton. Ruggles on the wing, goes inside to Hoberty, back out to Ruggles. Going to take the three. In and out, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, is picked up by Doran for the Broncos. Off to Blackman. Blackman bringing it up the floor. He'll be picked up by Rayburn. Blackman working left side up high. His back cross gets it off to Wheeler. Wheeler guarded by Tromke. Man-to-man defense for the Trojans. Tromke with the steal. Tromke trying to go down the lane. He's going to get out, kicks it back out to Ruggles. Ruggles will drive inside, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the hoop. It's going to be on Sutherland. That's going to be his second. Got to move your feet, and Sutherland didn't do that. Reached around, fouled Ruggles. And Ruggles, he was upset because he was going to have a wide-open layup. There was nobody left there to stop him. Tromke inbound, a box set out of the Trojans. You get it into Rayburn. He's going to take the three. It's off the mark. And rebound by Doran. Doran out to Blackman. Blackman will bring it up. Rayburn rushing his shot just a little bit. This is Wheeler with it. Going to try to drive inside. Works in against Brody Wood, and he traveled. Got in against Brody Wood, tried to make a move, but shuffled his pivot feet. Aiden Acton will check into the ball game. Ashton Wheeler will go to the bench. And for the Trojans, Brady Allmeyer. To the bench goes Creighton Ruggles. Tromke will bring it up for the Trojans. 6 minutes left here in the first half. It's 18-8. Cambridge with the lead. Tromke. And he throws it into Hoberty. Knocked away by Acton, but Hoberty runs it down. Back to Tromke. He'll take the three from the top. In and out. Can't get it to go. Brody Wood slapped it out of there, and it's going to be off the Broncos. It was Blackman that touched it, or excuse me, Salmon that touched it last. So Trojan basketball in front of the Wauneta bench. They kick it out. This is Tromke. Top of the key. Going to work inside. Gets it off to Rayburn. Rayburn back out to Tromke. Three on the way, and he got it. Tromke, his first three of the night, he's got 5 points. It's now 21-8 in favor of the Trojans. Acton working against Hoberty. Crosses the timeline. Tries to get it off. He gets it to find Sutherland. Working against, he got away at the push-off right there. Back out, this is Blackman. He's going to step up, going to take the shot. He's going to miss it. Rebound Tromke. Quickly up the floor. Ben Hoberty going down the lane. Going to lay it up, and he's going to be fouled by Sutherland. That's his third. And Hoberty will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Drayton Sutherland with his third foul here. And he'll have to start being careful. See if Coach Benny takes him out. First-year head coach Clark Benny for the Broncos. Clay Shepard in his fourth year here for the Trojans. Hoberty's first free throw, swishes it. Ben Hoberty's first point of the night, 22-8. Trojans with a 14-point lead, 5:19 left in the first half. Second one on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Rayburn fights Doran for the rebound, and we're gonna have a foul. It's going to be Trojan basketball, I believe. I think this is going to go against Doran. Nope, it's on number 34, Noah Sandman. Third team foul on the Broncos here in the second quarter. Tromke gets it in. Allmeyer wide open three in the corner. Buries it. Brady Allmeyer has only missed one shot all season. He's got 11 points. 25-8 your score. That kid is red hot right now. Rayburn just about got called for a reach there. Blackman gets around him. Sutherland going to try to drive baseline. Gets inside, turns, shoots, and misses. Rebound is picked up by Ben Hoberty. Hoberty quickly up the floor. Trojans trying to get on the run. Hoberty kicks it out to Tromke. He's going to drive inside. Gets the middle lane. Back out to Hoberty. Wide open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Blackman for the Broncos. Shortest man on the floor. Picks up the rebound in the land of the Giants there. Working against Allmeyer now. Kicks it off to Sutherland. Sutherland steps inside the three-point line. Back up top, Acton. Left side it comes to Wheeler. Or excuse me, that was Dorn. Now Blackman, Acton, back to Sutherland. Short corner shots, an air ball picked up by Tromke. Tromke down the floor quickly. 3-on-2 break for the Trojans. Tromke gets inside, lays it up and in. Nobody stopped him, and it's an easy basket for Tromke. 27-8, the Trojans are up by 19. 4:17 left in the first half. We got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
Comfortable, beautiful furniture from Samways. Outfitting every room of your home with relaxing and stylish pieces that make you smile every time you enter. From dining to reclining, end tables to the beds they accent. Samways has a giant showroom where you can actually touch, feel, and firsthand experience quality furniture. Right here in McCook at Samways.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. The Trojans up here 27-8 in the first half. I'm Trent Florham. August Miller back in the studios in McCook. Hey, let's thank Acres Equipment in McCook, Advanced Automotive Repair, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Dining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Faw Motor Company, First Central Bank, First State Insurance, and Foster Sales, along with Go Light, bringing you tonight's ball game. If you hear one of these sponsors and going to do business with them, make sure you say, hey, thanks for being a sponsor so we can listen to the games on the radio. 27-8, Trojans, 4:17 left here in the first half. Broncos with the ball coming right to left across your radio dial. This is Blackman. Blackman guarded by Allmeyer. Trojans still playing man-to-man. Allmeyer kicks it out to Wheeler. He's guarded by Ruggles. Ruggles back in the ball game. Allmeyer with the steal. Kicks it out to Braden Miller. Now off to Ruggles. Ruggles got to push it up the floor across the timeline, top of the key. Works left side, gets it to Miller. Back to Ruggles. Now Tromke, wide open three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Blackman's going to chase down the rebound. Blackman bringing it up against Allmeyer. Top of the key. Going to kick it off. This is Acton. Acton. Back up top, Blackman. Blackman gets it over to Wheeler on the right wing. Down the corner, Aiden Acton back inside to Wheeler. A nice give and go play, and Wheeler's got the easy basket. Wheeler's first field goal tonight. He's got 4 points. 27-10 now. Trojans by 17. Tromke hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles working down the right side. Guarded by Wheeler. Back up top it comes Tromke. Both teams playing man-to-man here now. Tromke going to work down inside. Works it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Tipped away, but Brody Wood has it. He's going to step over. Nice reverse layup and put it in. Brody Wood with 8 points. He was one of our Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game last night. Him and Brady Allmeyer. This is Blackman with the top of the key. Right side it goes to Wheeler. Wheeler drives inside, has it knocked away, and they're going to call a foul here on the reach. Who's it on? First foul of the second quarter on the Trojans. It's on Creighton Ruggles, his second. His second, team's first here in the second quarter. So the Broncos have it underneath their own basket. Box set. They're off the far side of the basket. Closest to the benches. Acton trying to get it in, and now gets it into Dorn. He drives down the lane, puts a shot up, it won't go. Brody Wood skies up, pulls down the rebound. Here's Tromke with it. Tromke down the floor on the left wing. Comes up, gets it into Braden Miller. Miller kicks it back out. Creighton Ruggles, he'll drive. Gets it in. Oh, nice move down the left side of the lane. A reverse layup for Creighton Ruggles, and he's got the basket. He's got 3. A great move there by the sophomore. 31-10 Trojans, 2:23 left in the first half. Obviously a lot of bench players in the second half. In fact, we're going to see one right now. As they're going to send in, I believe it's Kyle Johnson. And here's a shot from Salmon. Misses the shot. And a rebound by Brody Wood once again. Here comes Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left wing. Going to drive inside. Going to put a little floater up. He put it in. Wow, that was a tough shot from Brady Allmeyer. Man. Last time I saw a kid playing guard like this for the Trojans, it was Paxton Ross. He's all gung-ho here tonight. Back up top here, this is Blackman. Left side it comes to Aiden Acton. Acton, top of the key. Kicks it around. Blackman. And we're going to have a foul here. Well, we're going to have a timeout 30-second timeout called by the Broncos. Let's keep it right here. 1:38 left in this first half. HFC Egress, Happy's Feed Store and Fuel Center, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Hometown Agency of Wauneta, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, along with Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, and Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, bringing you tonight's ball game. 33-10, the Trojans are up big. The 1:38 left in the first half. Broncos have the ball going right to left across your radio dial. Kyle Johnson checked in the ball game. Brody Wood getting a breather. So it's Tromke, Allmeyer, Ruggles, Miller, Johnson out there. Johnson getting his first varsity action. Did not play last night. Wheeler, Blackman, Doran, Sutherland, and Acton out there for the Broncos. Acton has it here on the left side on the wing. Gets it down inside to Sutherland. Pass inside, goes to the hands of Doran, right in the hands of Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles down the floor. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer's going to drive. Back out top, Tromke. Tromke in the corner to Ruggles. He's going to drive inside. Kicks it back out to Tromke. Tromke drives down the lane, lays it up, and he's got it. We got a foul. Is it going to count the basket or no? Is it going to say on the floor? I think they're going to say on the floor. Foul's on Aiden Acton, his third. So it was on the floor, so the Trojans have it underneath their own basket here on the near side. Box set. Tromke going to get it into Allmeyer. Thought about the three. Doesn't. Now he does going to take it. He's going to be off the front of the rim. He hesitated on that one. Should have just taken it right off the bat. Here's Blackman. That's just the second missed shot of the season for Brady Allmeyer. Blackman out to Sutherland. Now back to Wheeler. Wheeler's got on the right wing. Back to Blackman up top. Now Acton on the left side. Working up high. Going to get down the short corner. Kicks it back out to Sutherland. Back up top, Blackman. Right side, Wheeler. And he traveled. Noah Sandman checking back into the ball game. And Caden Doran will go to the bench for the Broncos. Coach Benny talking to him now about the offensive end. He says, yeah, this is what you got to do when you got a young team like this. When you got to make a mistake, pull them out, give them some instruction right there. Good job by Coach Benny. Here's Tromke, top of the key three. Can't get it to go. Salmon gets the rebound for the Broncos. Blackman bringing it up the floor now. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Trojans are up 33-10. Broncos have the ball. Blackman gets down inside, double team now, tries to throw it inside to Salmon. He does. Salmon gets blocked from behind by Johnson. They're going to call Johnson for the foul. You can have the stool if you want. 33-10 your score here. Noah Sandman at the free throw line. That was on Johnson, his first. Team's second foul of the second quarter, and Sandman banks the free throw in. Hey, bank is open on Friday. Of course, it closed a few hours ago, but hey, nobody told Noah Sandman. He banks it in. Sandman's second one on the way. He rolled around, and they're gonna say does not count. He stepped across the line on the free throw, so it counts as a miss. 33-11, even though it went in, still counts as a miss stepping across the line right there. 19.8 left in the first half. We will have Coach Kaylin Hollander with us here. Actually, now they're calling a foul. And the foul is on Aiden Acton, his fourth. And so Kyle Johnson will be at the free throw line. And Johnson misses the first one. And that's not surprising for the Trojan boys right now. They are struggling at the free throw line these first couple games. Acton goes out of the ball game, and in comes number 22, Casey Walker, getting his first action of the night. Johnson, second free throw, swished that one. Looked more like Sister Aaron on that free throw, swishing them in. Here's Blackman up top, goes to the right side to Wheeler. Wheeler working against Tromke, trying to find somebody. Hasn't knocked away. Now he gets it back, puts a shot up, and Tromke's going to get called for the foul on the block here. It's going to be his second foul. So Ashton Wheeler will be at the free throw line to shoot two. He's shot a lot of free throws here in this first quarter. He is 2 of 6 right now, or this first half, excuse me. So with 5.9 left here, that's what Coach Shepard is telling Tromke. You got to look at the clock and Probably should have just let that one go instead of drawing the foul here. Big lead. Don't need to get in foul trouble. So Wheeler hits the first one. Second one's on the way. He puts them both in. 6 points for Ashton Wheeler. He leads the Broncos right now. 5 seconds left. Tromke, top of the key. He's going to drive down the lane. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. Short corner shot just over the top of the rim. Caught it in the air, and he had to because the time was running out. 34-13, Trojans with a big lead here at halftime, up by 21. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. We'll have Coach Kaylin Hollander here to talk about the girls' game right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
See Crabelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Crabelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Crabelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest, Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show, brought to you by Hogemeyer, raised local, raised right here. Contact these local dealers to learn more. That's Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frax Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And as I said, I am Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. Coach, starting out the season 2-0, but man, you had to sweat it out tonight.
Yeah, we did. We had to put our work in, and I'm really tired from all that. The girls made me stress out a little bit and made me get super excited tonight. It was a big win, but it was not an easy one, that's for sure.
First half, trouble hitting the basket, especially that first quarter. Got down early, 15-7 after one. But after that, you outscored them the rest of the game.
Yeah, that first half, I just felt like there was like a cover on the goal, and it just would not go in. A lot of our shots were in and out or right there, and a lot of our girls were starting to get frustrated. And when we went into halftime, I really told them, we got to keep shooting. You got to relax, and, you just got to play one possession at a time.
Well, obviously, one person listened to you. That was Mallory Springer. She came out red hot in that third quarter, 10 points. Got you guys the lead because put it on her back. She's a sophomore.
Yeah, it was huge when she first stepped up and hit that first three, and then she came back and hit another one. And I thought she was going to hit a couple more, but then she had some really big twos too. She's just finally starting to find her confidence in her offense because, last year she kind of struggled with that because she thought she had to be a defensive player, but now she's starting to realize that she can do both.
Yeah. You don't have to be one. You can play offense while you're playing defense.
Exactly. So it was fun to watch her have a good game.
Jalen Kent, another great night defensively. Unfortunately, fouled out for you early in that fourth quarter. Did that kind of worry you a little bit?
It did a little bit just because she kind of is our spark plug sometimes. Like, whatever she decides to do or, like, the energy that she brings, everyone else kind of follows her. So I was kind of nervous on that, but I had some younger kids really step up early during that time and really were able to just relax and play one possession at a time.
Yeah, and so one person didn't play much for you in the second half. Aaron Johnson, was it injury or just not having a good night?
No, she kind of tweaked her ankle at the very beginning during warm-up. We taped it up, and I think during the game she kind of tweaked it again, and then she just wasn't there. And I think some of it was she was scared to go on it.
Right.
And so I just made the decision to go ahead and play Elizabeth Kubik, one of our freshmen off the bench. And she stepped up and had a huge game for us.
Yeah, she got some rebounds, had 4 points out there tonight, a career high for her. So
yes.
Just a freshman, though, just getting started. So I'm sure that'll change over the years. But, it was big for her. She won late in the fourth quarter there, got a big offensive rebound, put it right back in, and, give you guys a 5-point lead there at that point.
Yes, and it was funny because every time she would look at me and second-guess her safe, I was like, you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. She was really been excited for basketball, so it was good to see her get in there and just enjoy it and have a good time and really show some confidence towards that end and knowing that she can do it.
Another senior that's played good for you 2 nights in a row, Brylan Springer, stepped up tonight. Free throw-wise, wow, 6 of 7 on the night. Clutch ones, too, towards the end of the ballgame.
Yes, that was huge for us on the free throw line, especially at the end. It was really funny. I was talking to her after the game, and she was so upset because she missed that last one. Because that was one thing that we really talked about was her being strong, going up those boards, and drawing those fouls.
It's kind of nice when you have a player that misses one free throw and is upset about it. I mean, goes 6 or 7 on the night and is mad at herself because she missed that one. I mean, that just tells you the kind of expectations these girls have for themselves.
They do. They have really high expectations on themselves, but I also, I push them to strive to be as best as they can and to challenge themselves every day, too.
So Tuesday night, Southern Valley Eagles are coming to town. One of the best teams in the RPAC, got probably the best player in the RPAC. Nothing against anybody else in the RPAC, but Ann Bowes is a tremendous player.
Yes.
How do you stop Ann? How do you get the win against Southern Valley?
Ann Bowes is always one to be challenged with, but, I'm going to stick Mallory Springer on her. Last year as a freshman, she did pretty well with stopping her. Our biggest thing is just, staying confident, and we just can't get in foul trouble.
Right.
That'll be a big one. But if we come out and be aggressive right away, and if we can attack them and get them in foul trouble, and then we could do some damage.
Well, Coach, congratulations on another win, starting the season 2-0, and good luck Tuesday night against Southern Valley.
Thank you.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hall. Now we're going to take a quick break and win the Taco John's pregame. When we come back, we'll have more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a Fa Better deal.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Cambridge with the big lead here at halftime, 34-13. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hogemeyer Seeds, raised local, raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealer. That's Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska. The North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frax Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Let's bring you the halftime stats, first of all, for the Broncos. Ashton Wheeler with 6 points. He's 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Aiden Acton with 3. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Caden Doran with 3. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Noah Sandman with 1. He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line here in the first half for the Broncos. They go 7 of 14 in the first half, 50%. 3 fouls for Graydon Sutherland, 4 for Aiden Acton, 1 for Caden Doran, 1 for Noah Sandman for the Broncos. For the Trojans, it's Carson Tromke with 7. Creighton Ruggles with 3. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Ben Hoberty with 1. He's 1 of 2 from there. 13 points for Brady Allmeyer, leading the Trojans in scoring once again. Brody Wood with 8 points. He's 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And Braden Miller with 1. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Kyle Johnson added a point. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe also. 4 of 10 in the first half go the Trojans. Foul-wise, Carson Tromke, Creighton Ruggles, Hodge Rayburn, Braden Miller all have 2, 1 apiece for Kyle Johnson and Brady Allmeyer. Trojans won the first quarter 16-6, and the second quarter 18-7 to lead here, 34-13. It'll be Bronco basketball going left to right here to start the second half. Blackman, Wheeler, Acton, Sandman, and Sutherland out there. So Acton starting with his 4 fouls even. Allmeyer, Rayburn, Wood, Tromke, and Hoberty, both teams with their starters back out there. Here is Acton on the left wing for the Broncos off the far side. Gets it inside. Sutherland working against Tromke. Kicks it back out to Acton. Fakes the 3. Steps up now. He takes a shot. It's in. Aiden Acton. And it's just a 2 for Acton. He's got 5. 34-15 now. Tromke working down inside. Gets to the short corner. Kicks it back out. Hoberty. It's knocked away by Wheeler. Hoberty chases it down. Hodge Rayburn's got it now. Back up top to Tromke. He's going to drive inside, goes down the lane, floater up, can't get it to go. Brody Wood with the rebound, puts a shot up, won't go. Hodge Rayburn pulls it down. He misses that easy shot right there. And Acton pulls down the rebound for the Broncos. Trojans with 2 shots inside 2 foot and missed them both. Blackman off to the right side to Wheeler, working against Allmeyer. This was a struggle quarter for the Trojans last night also. And here's Sutherland, turnaround jumper over top of Wood, but Wood gets a piece of it, and it's an air ball, throws it down the floor. Tromke doesn't. Acton with the steal. Blackman now across the timeline for the Broncos. Right side, it's Wheeler. Wheeler thought about the 3, didn't take it, gets it out to Acton. Acton working up top against Hoberty, gets it off to Blackman. Right side, it comes to Wheeler. Wheeler takes the 3, and it's in and out, can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound, out to Tromke. Tromke up the floor, gets to the right wing, kicks it back up top to Hoberty. It's knocked away, though, and here comes Wheeler now. He's going to try to go coast to coast, lays it up, and got it. Ashton Wheeler, 34-17. Broncos on a 4-0 run here to start the third. And now Hodge Rayburn with a nice spin move inside is going to be fouled. Who's it on? This is Acton. He's done. They're going to call this on Sandman, his second. First team foul in the second half here. Hodge Rayburn at the free throw line to shoot 2. Trojans up 17. Got the Broncos doubled up. It's 34-17. Rayburn's first free throw rolls around and falls out. Wow. That hit every part of the rim a couple of times and still did not go. Trojans now 4 of 11 on the night. They're 4 of 10 in the first half. And Rayburn hits the second one, swishes that one. Nope, they're going to say he stepped over the line. Guess what? Another miss. 4 of 12 now. 33% of the Trojans from the charity stripe tonight. We'll talk with Coach Shepard about that after the ball game. Wheeler on the right wing. Back up top, it comes Blackman. Left side, Acton. Acton working against Hoberty. He's going to try to drive. Gets to the short corner. Kicks it back out. Blackman thought about the 3, didn't take it. Come back up top to Wheeler. He'll take the 3. Off the back of the rim, can't get it to go, and Brody Wood's going to get the rebound. It hit the strap up there. Oh, that's probably lucky for Noah Salmon because he two-handed shoved Brody Wood, and I think the referee underneath was going to call the foul, but since it hit the strap, it was out of bounds. Here's Tromke working up top, working against Wheeler. Gets to the elbow, kicks it back out to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Tromke, wide open 3 out of the corner. In and out, can't get it to go. Allmeyer, a great hustle, and saves it. Back to Tromke. Tromke on the wing. Going to hit another 3. Can't get this one to go. He's ice cold from behind the arc tonight. It's only hit 1 of 5. Knocked away by Rayburn, and it goes out of bounds. Nope, it's off the Broncos, and it'll be Trojan basketball. I thought Rayburn touched that, but they're going to say the Broncos touched it last. So get in, Allmeyer working down inside the baseline, kicks over to Brody Wood. Nice pass, shots up and in. Brody Wood, he's got 10, back in double figures again tonight. Blackman across the timeline, working on the left side, working against Rayburn. Going to try to get a screen, doesn't get it. Now Rayburn gets in there. We got a jump ball. Hodge Rayburn with some great defense. Trojan basketball. So another turnover by the Broncos as Rayburn gets in there and ties him up on the jump ball. A little water on the floor as Hobarty's trying to clean it up. Now they throw a towel out there. Coach Wood says here, Ben, you can learn how to mop the floor. Get it into Tromke. Tromke across the timeline. Works down on the wing. Going to drive down. Short corner shots on the way. Up and in off the glass. Carson Tromke with 9 for the Trojans. 38-17. Trojans up by 21. That's where they were at halftime also. Wheeler gets on the wing. Working inside. Kicks it back out to Sutherland. Sutherland back up top. Blackman. Right or left side. Acton. Acton with it, kicks it back out. This is Wheeler for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down. It's Acton, and we got a foul underneath on the Trojans. Acton right down the middle of the lane. That was a big play for him right there. Foul is on. Number 13, Ben Hobarty, his first. Creighton Ruggles checks in. Ben Hobarty to the bench for the Trojans. Acton inbounded, box set out of the Broncos. 2 at the block, 2 at the elbow. They're going to try to get it in. And Acton, he stepped on the line right there. They didn't notice that. They get it in. This is Sutherland working against Tromke. Kicks it back out. Blackman steps up. Free throw line jumper on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Out to Allmeyer on the outlet. Allmeyer quickly up the floor. Gets to the right wing. Might have double dribbled. Now he loses the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bronco basketball. Allmeyer was trying to make a move right there and just lost control of the ball. Blackman gets it into Wheeler. Wheeler going to bring it up. He's going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Wheeler gets inside, kicks it back out. Blackman off the left side to Acton now. Acton going to take the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Allmeyer. Allmeyer out to Ruggles on the up the floor to Rayburn. Down in the corner. Back out to Ruggles. Back to Rayburn. Corner 3 on the way. Got it. Rayburn, his first basket of the night. He hits a 3. He had a 3 last night also before he fouled out. 41-17. Now Trojans up big. Here's Wheeler on the right wing. Comes back up top, Blackman. Left side it goes to Acton. Inside Sandman. Knocked away by Rayburn. Rayburn trying to go coast to coast. Going to go down the right side of the lane. Misses it. He thought he was going to get fouled. And he missed the easy layup right there. And now coming up the floor, it's Acton. Acton top of the key. Kicks it off to Wheeler here on the right wing. NBA 3 didn't take it. Now he's going to step back. He pulls his trigger and he misses it. And a rebound. Blackman gets it. And it's still away here, and that's going to be a foul we're going to call here on. Is it on Rayburn? It is. Hodge Rayburn's going to pick up his 3rd foul. Second team foul here, and Braden Miller will check in the ballgame. Hodge Rayburn gets a seat for the Trojans. So Acton getting ready to inbound it. Knocks it in. Brody Wood knocks it away. It's going to stay with the Broncos. Good hands by Brody Wood. As Caden Dorn's coming down the lane there. He's checked in for the Broncos. Acton to inbound it. Trying to find somebody. Now finds Blackman. Blackman back up top to Acton. Inside it goes Wheeler. Dorn now back out to Wheeler. Wheeler on the right wing. Back up top to Blackman. Left side it goes. Acton inside, kicks it back out. Wheeler going to drive baseline, gets inside, works up against Brody Wood, misses the shot. Rebound comes down. It's on the floor, picked up by Acton, and the shot's up, and he misses it. And it's Tromke with the rebound. Coming down the floor, he's going to lay it up off the glass, won't go. Brody Wood with a nice follow, puts it up and in. He's got 12. It's the second time this quarter that Brody Woods followed the layup and got the easy basket. 3rd time tonight. He had one in the first half that way, too. Right on the floor well for the big man. Acton on the left side, working up high. Working against Ruggles. Turns, shoots, and misses. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. I thought it might have been partially blocked, but the referee's saying no. Ben Hoberty checking back into the ball game. Brody Wood will get a seat. 43-17, Trojans up by 26, 2:15 left in the third. Tromke working the right side up high. Comes down the lane, kicks it out to Hoberty. Hoberty kicks it out here. This is Ruggles. He'll take the three. Creighton Ruggles can't get it. Tromke with the rebound. Going to work inside, off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound's tipped around. And it goes off of the Trojan. Nope, they're going to say off the Broncos. Wow. Going to say Sutherland touched it last. Braden Miller was giving chase to it. I thought he might have touched it, but it's going to be Trojan basketball. So Tromke, the inbound underneath the basket. Box set for the Trojans. Going to lob it in. This is Hoberty up top. Gets it off to Ruggles. Back to Tromke in the corner. Wide open three. Buries it. Tromke with 12 now for the Trojans. He had 11 last night. Down the floor it comes. Here's Wheeler. Wheeler's going to drive inside. He's going to be fouled by Braden Miller. Miller picks up his third. Kyle Johnson going to check into the ball game for the Trojans. Yeah, two more on the bench that have not played. That's Ben Harris and Braden Sanford. So Wheeler at the free throw line once again. Shots on the way. He made it. 9 points for Ashton Wheeler. 5 of them from the charity stripe. Johnson in the ball game. Tromke will take a seat. Minute 40 left here in the third. It's 46-18. Wheeler, second one, swishes them both. He's got 10. First one to double figures for the Broncos. Here comes Ruggles across the timeline. Gets inside to the free throw line. Kicks it off, and Johnson lost control of it. Picked up by Sutherland. Now knocked away from behind by Miller. It went in the hands of Doran, though. Now up to Blackman. Blackman top of the key. Gets it off to Wheeler. Wheeler guarded by Ruggles. Gets it off to Acton, who's got Hoberty on him. And Hoberty knocks it away. Can he keep it in? He does. Picks it up. Looking around, finds Creighton Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive. Puts a shot up and in. Easy basket for Creighton Ruggles. He's got 5. 48-19 with 1:05 left in the third. Blackman, top of the key. Working to the left wing. Trying to find somebody. Allmeyer with the steal. Allmeyer up ahead to Ruggles. Ruggles down the left side of the lane. Going to go up against Wheeler. He puts it up and in. Creighton Ruggles now with 7 for the Trojans. Makes it 50-19 with 45 seconds left in the third. Wheeler against Ruggles. Looking around, kicks it off to Acton here on the right side. Acton, guarded by Hoberty. Kicks it out. This is Sutherland. Sutherland working around, kicks it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler takes in the three, shots off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to Creighton Ruggles. Down to 18 seconds left. Ruggles drives inside, turns, kicks it back up top to Hoberty. He'll take the wide open three. He can't get it to go. Rebound Braden Miller. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives baseline, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul against Sutherland. It's going to be his 4th foul. That'll send, nope, it won't send Creighton Ruggles either. That's just the 4th. Checking into the ball game will be number 10, Connor Shiflett, a sophomore for Wauneta Palisade, and Sutherland will go to the bench. So 7.9 seconds left. Trojans have the ball underneath their own basket. Allmeyer, they inbound it, box set. They get it out to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive inside again, loses the ball this time, picks it back up, and it's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. This one will belong to the Broncos. With 2.1 left, Ruggles got inside and then lost control of the ball. Blackman dove on the floor, and him and Ruggles get tied up. It'll be Bronco basketball with 2.1 left here in the third. Trojans up 50-19. Blackman gets it into Wheeler. 2-1. He's going to throw up the half-court shot. Just misses it. 50-19. The Trojans lead it after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Trojans with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Hodge Rayburn to inbound it. He'll get it into Tromke. They're joined by Hoberty, Kyle Johnson, and Brody Wood on the floor. Broncos counter with Blackman, Dorn, Shiflett, Acton, and find the fifth one here in just a second. This is Wood. Drives inside. It's Wheeler. It's the fifth one. Wood puts it up and in. Brody Wood with 14 points now leads the Trojans in scoring. 3 Trojans in double figures here tonight. Ruggles right behind with 7. 52-19, and now got a foul on Ben Hoberty as he runs over the top of Ashton Wheeler. Hoberty's second foul. 52-19, 7:28 left in the ball game. Brody Wood will go to the bench probably for the rest of the night. Braden Miller checks in. Wheeler across the timeline, working top of the, up high on the right side. Going to get it to Aiden Acton here in the corner. Acton guarded by Hoberty, kicks it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to take the three. It's off the rim and goes. Got the shooter's roll. Ashton Wheeler with 13 for the Broncos. Here's Tromke. Going to drive down the left side of the lane. Kicks it back out. Hoberty. Back up top, Rayburn. Right side, Braden Miller. He'll come back in, gets it off to Hoberty at the top. Hoberty drives short corner, kicks it out to Rayburn. Rayburn down the middle of the lane, puts a shot up and in off the glass. Hodge Rayburn with 5 for the Trojans. 54-22, 6:50 left in the ball game. Wheeler has it for the Broncos. They're coming left to right. Wheeler across the timeline, picked up by Tromke. Going to drive down inside. Nice jump step move, can't get it. He hits it off the bottom of the backboard. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Tromke, and he had Rayburn down the floor and missed him. Tromke, left wing, kick pass out to Braden Miller. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Throws it inside to Johnson. Johnson working against Acton. Turnaround jumpers miss. Rayburn with the rebound. Throws it off the glass. Misses. Miller gets the rebound. Misses. Johnson with another rebound. Missed it. And the rebound comes down to Aiden Acton. Blackman now with it. Comes to the right side. This is Wheeler, guarded by Tromke. And Braden Sanford will get ready to check in for the Trojans here at the next dead ball. Acton going to come back up top to Shiflett. Shiflett to Wheeler. Wheeler working against Tromke. Tries to go baseline. Tromke stops him, gets it into Doran. Doran with a nice move against Johnson. Lays it up, can't get it to go. Rayburn pulls down the rebound, kicks it out to Hoberty. Hoberty across the timeline, middle of the floor. Gets it off to Rayburn. He comes right left side to Miller. Back up to Rayburn. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Gets it off to Hoberty. Hoberty, they're just going to watch him come right down the lane. He puts a shot up, can't get it to go. Johnson fight for the rebound, and I thought he was going to save it, but he stepped on the end line. Sutherland checks in for the Broncos. Braden Sanford and Ben Harris check in for the Trojans as Johnson and Tromke go to the bench. Right now, Braden Sanford's guarding Sutherland. He really should be guarding Blackman. Here is Wheeler. Sutherland's really got a size advantage against Sanford, not only height-wise, but got about 60 pounds on him, too. Sanford looks like me as a freshman, about 5'5" and 120 pounds if you're lucky. Maybe after you got out of the shower. Here is Blackburn. Good drive, puts it up, and can't get the shot to go. Rebound Hoberty out to Rayburn. Rayburn gets down inside, and he's going to get called for a travel. Yeah, I bet old Sanford doesn't weigh 120 pounds soaking wet, but kid's got a good-looking Good looking with the ball out there. Can handle it pretty well. Blackman bringing it up the floor. He'll be picked up by Rayburn. Rayburn off to Wheeler here on the right side. Kicks off to Acton. Acton working against Hoberty. And he gets inside, kicks it back out to Sutherland. Sutherland works inside, spin move. Sanford with the steal. Great hands by Braden Sanford. And here's a steal, though, by Wheeler as he takes it away from Braden Miller, and he puts it up and in. Acton with another back, and he's got 15. Here's Sanford. Short corner shot on the way. Buries it. Braden Sanford, his first basket of his high school career. Blackman, 56-24. Trojans are ahead. 4:18 left in the game. Here's Wheeler to Sutherland. Going to work against Sanford. Works inside. Spins, shoots, and can't get it to go. Rebound, Ben Hoberty. Hoberty bringing it up across the timeline. Gets down to the right wing. Goes down towards the corner. Kicks it back inside. Trying to get it to Ben Harris. Knocked away by Sutherland. It'll stay with the Trojans. Noah Sandman checking in the ball game. Sutherland will go to the bench. Wow. Now, if Sanford still guards Sandman, that's going to be a big disadvantage for Sanford because he's going to give up 150 pounds of that young man. Braden Miller called for a travel here. Sanford is a big dude out there. He's going to be a lineman on the football team, I guarantee you. And now they're going to switch him, and Sanford's going to guard Wheeler. Going to kick it out to Dorn. Now back inside to Salmon. Back to Dorn. Back out to Wheeler. Wheeler working against Braden Miller. Gets inside. Kicks back out. Dorn for the three. Can't get the shot to go. Hoberty pulls down another rebound. Up the floor it comes to Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside against Blackman. Works inside. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Missed another easy layup. Rayburn's missed a couple of them tonight. And now I think he's going to get called for a foul. And it is. Hodge Rayburn with his fourth. He fouled out last night. One more, and he's out tonight. 56-24 Trojans, 33-36 left in the ball game. Here's Wheeler on the right wing. Gets it down to Dorn. Inside it goes Sandman. Ben Harris is going to foul him. Sandman missed a shot, but he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two, and Harris picks up his first foul. Coach Shepard says, hey, come here, young man. Let's talk about this. How are we going to play defense on Mr. Sandman? Noah Sandman, the sophomore for the Broncos. At the charity stripe, puts the shot up. It goes off the back of the rim. He missed it. He's 1 of 3 on the night. He has 1 point. Gets a little encouragement from Mr. Ashton Wheeler. Wheeler leads the Broncos in scoring with 15. Sandman puts a shot up and he swishes it. That's all he needed, a little hug from behind. Down the floor it comes. Here's Sanford. Back up top to Rayburn. Now to Hoberty. Left side it comes. Braden Miller. He'll take the three. Miller can't make the shot. Rayburn pulls down the rebound. Hoberty's got it. Back up top it comes. Sanford chases down the loose ball. Hands it off to Rayburn. Rayburn going down the right side. Lays it up and got it. Hodge Rayburn with a nice drive. He's got 7 for the Trojans. Blackman across the timeline, hands it off to Wheeler. 58-25 your score. Trojans up. 2:55 left in the game. This is Acton. He'll take 3, blocked by Rayburn. It hits Salmon in the back. They were looking for it to come off the rim, and it got blocked. And now here's a turnover by the Trojans as Miller threw it up the floor for Rayburn. It goes out of bounds off Rayburn's hands. Kyle Johnson back in as is Creighton Ruggles. So on the floor now is Sanford, Harris, Miller, Johnson, and Ruggles for the Trojans. Here's Wheeler with it, top of the key. Going to work down the lane. Kicks it back out. Acton working on the left wing. Going to drive inside against Johnson. He's going to have a foul called here. Who's it on? Foul is on number 40, Kyle Johnson, his second. So Acton inbound it. 4th team foul on the Trojans. The Broncos have not been called for a foul here in the 4th. Acton trying to get it in. Working inside to Dorn. Dorn kicks it back out. This is Blackman. Shots on the way. It's off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Ruggles with the rebound. Quickly up the floor, and he'll slow it down. He's going by Coach Shepard. I think he told him to slow down. Here's a 3 from Sanford. Buries it. Got it. Braden Sanford has 5 points for the Trojans. Wheeler, he'll take the three for the Broncos off the rim, and it falls in. Wheeler having a heck of a night. He's got 18 points for the Broncos. Sanford gets the inbounds right back to Ruggles. He'll bring it up the floor. Gets it across the timeline via the pass to Braden Miller. Going to drive down. He's going to be fouled by Wheeler. That's the first foul of the the fourth quarter here. 1:52 left in the game. It's 61-28 Trojans. Ruggles inbounded. Box set out of the Trojans. Trying to get it around. Ruggles going to lob it up. It's Braden Miller with it, and it's going to be a foul on Wheeler again. And Wheeler's going to pick up his second. So 2 quick fouls by Wheeler after not having one the whole game. 1:51 left in the game, 61-28. Trojans lead it. Ruggles inbound. It gets it into Miller. Miller. Oh, yeah, Ben Harris was standing wide open. Miller gets in there. He's going to take the shot. Won't go. Kyle Johnson with the rebound. He makes a nice move. Misses the shot, though, and the rebound is picked up by Aiden Acton. It's a nice step-through move by Johnson. He just needs to finish right there. Here comes Acton driving inside. Gets to the block. Shoots, scores. Aiden Acton with a nice move. He's got 7 for the Broncos. 61-30, a minute 29 left in the ball game. Ruggles up top. Kicks it over to Sanford. Back up top to Ruggles. Back to Sanford. He's going to go inside to Harris. Harris making a nice move against Doran. Kicks it back up to Ruggles. Here's Braden Miller for 3. He buries it. Braden Miller with his first three-pointer of the season. He's got 4 points for the Trojans. A minute 5 left in the ball game, 64-30. Some subs coming in for the Broncos here on the next dead ball. Going to actually be a timeout here. And he just wants to do it for the subs, so we'll keep it right here. Number 10 coming in. That is Connor Shiflett. Also number 22, Casey Walker. And who's the third one? The number there is, can't see him. Okay, number 25 checking in. That's Colin Blay. So we got a minute left in the ball game. Trojans are up 64-30. They're going to go 2-0. Wauneta Palisade going to fall to 0-2. Aiden Acton with the ball, working against Braden Miller. Acton works on the right wing. Comes back up top to Shiflett. Shiflett working against Sanford. Drives inside, kicks it back out to Acton. Acton with the 3 from the top of the key. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Sanford pulls down the rebound. Kicks it back to Ruggles. Ruggles, right side, Braden Miller. Coach Shepard wants to pull it back out. I was kind of hoping to see Kyle Johnson or Ben Harris get their first basket here. Johnson does have 1 point on a free throw. Miller back to Sanford. Now to Ruggles. 18 seconds left in the game. Back up top to Miller. Miller is guarded by Blay. Kicks it off to Sanford. Sanford blocked in there by Shiflett on the shot attempt. Shiflett kicks it back down to Acton. 3 on the way from the corner. Can't get it to go. Ben Harris fighting for the rebound. It's off the Broncos and out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. 64-30, the Trojans with the win. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at npcc.edu. That's npcc.edu.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Napa. Get the good stuff.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorne back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's bring you the stats here for tonight's ballgame between the Broncos and the Trojans. First of all, for the Broncos, Ashton Wheeler had 18 points. He was 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Aiden Acton was 7. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Caden Dorn with 3. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Noah Sandman with 2. He went 2 of 4. From the free throw line. Surprise tonight is Graydon Sutherland did not score for the Broncos, and I think he had 10 points last year against the Trojans. For the foul-wise tonight, Sutherland had 4, Wheeler had 2, Acton had 4, Dorn had 1, and Sandman had 2 for the Broncos. For the Trojans tonight, Braden Sanford had 5 points, Carson Tromke with 12, Creighton Ruggles with 7. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty with 1. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 13 for the Trojans tonight. Hodge Rayburn added 7. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Brody Wood with 14 to lead the Trojans. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Braden Miller with 4. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Kyle Johnson had 1. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Trojans go 4 of 12 from the free throw line, just 33% here tonight. Foul-wise, Carson Tromke, Creighton Ruggles, Ben Hoberty all had 2. Brady Allmeyer with 1. Hod Rayburn with 4. Did not foul out tonight, though. Braden Miller with 3. Ben Harris with 1. Kyle Johnson with 2. Trojans won the first quarter 16-6, second quarter 18-7, and they led it 34-13 at halftime. They won the third quarter 16-6 to lead 50-19 going into the fourth. They won the fourth quarter 14-11, making the final score 64-30. For the Trojans. We're going to take a break. Come back here. We'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Breakfast is better with Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites with a delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos. The scrambler, meat and potato, and even spicy chorizo. And right now, get 2 sausage or bacon meat and potato burritos for just $6.50. Yes, just $6.50. No trip to Taco John's is complete without a hot and fresh order of Olays. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Thorne back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. And Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. And as I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, a little bit easier win tonight than it was last night.
Yeah, that one was a little easier on the old Hart. We just had a really good mindset from the jump. I thought we, took advantage of what they were giving us, and also just kind of took some stuff that, we just kind of made things happen even when things weren't there. Brady kind of set the tone for us in that first quarter. He kept up his hot shooting. I think he started the year 6 for 6, and then he finally missed one, but he got another one in there too. Probably didn't shoot the ball quite as well as we did last night, but we just found other ways to score. Brody was huge on the glass. But we're really playing for each other right now, and it's been really fun.
Yeah, and we talked about that. Coming in last night, you had that little lull in the second quarter where you just couldn't get to find the hoop. Tonight, you kind of started that way in the second quarter, but it didn't last long, and you found a way to get the ball back in the hoop. Double figures all 4 quarters tonight.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, how many quarters last year were we in the single digit? It seemed like every game we had 1 or 2, and so that's been huge to start the year, having 6 of 8 and. 7 of 8 quarters in double figures. Just that steady stream of scoring. It doesn't have to be every possession, but just, getting consistently good shots, trusting that they're going to fall even if they don't, on one possession, just trusting that it'll happen the next. But like I said, just doing a really good job of playing for each other. Last night we had 16 assists on 24 made field goals. I'd imagine it was about that same ratio tonight.
Right. And, we talked about off air, Ben Hoberty has 1 point tonight. If he does that last year, you guys probably are getting blown out. Tonight, now, the guys look more confident. Creighton Ruggles stepping up. He's not afraid to shoot the ball. Brady Hallmeyer, obviously not afraid to shoot the ball. Hodge Rayburn doing some things. I mean, you just got Brody Wood inside has just been a force the last 2 games. He's really stepped up, got some big rebounds, and followed shots down the floor. Got 3 easy baskets tonight because he followed layups. So, guys are really playing with more confidence this year.
Yeah, for sure. I think everyone kind of understands what their role is, and they also understand that, just because you have a role and you're not the star player doesn't mean that you shouldn't be scoring some too.
Right.
You got to find your way, to get in that scoring column, whether it's an open kick-out 3, running the floor in transition, which I thought we did really well tonight. But I'm just really excited about the growth we've made. We made from whatever it was, February 21st, our last game last year, to the preseason this year, and then putting that all together as a team once practice starts. It's really cool to think back to where we were and the things we said we needed to get better at, and then see it on display on the floor tonight.
Well, it's not just the offensive end either, the defensive end. You guys, I don't know how many steals just one-on-one tonight with guys that were being attacked by the dribble. They were able to knock the ball away. They got the steal or they tipped it to one of their teammates or something. Just a lot more aggressive on the defensive end also.
Yeah, we played really conservative last year. We just wanted to, make teams take a bad shot or, take a shot over a hand and just get the rebound every time. And we just think with the guys that we have and the improvements they've made defensively and, with their quickness and with their hands, we want to be more aggressive this year. Brady can get his hands in there. Hodge does a good job of being in that help side and then getting those steals. Carson's been good at that for 4 years now. And even Ben and Brody have quick hands, are good at, helping and then tipping a pass and recovering it. So we have the personnel to do that. So we think it's something that we just got to continue to do.
Well, Tuesday night coming to town will be the Southern Valley Eagles. Always have a pretty tough team and always seem to get your guys' number early in the year. If you play them later in the year, you guys always seem to get the win back. But early in the year, so they're coming to town. Cameron Bowe's one of the best players in the RPAC, going to come to town. What do you guys have to do to stop him, and how do you get the W on Tuesday night?
They're looking really good. I watched their jamboree against Loomis. Camden did not score. They played a varsity half, and Camden did not score, and they beat Loomis by 11. They just got weapons all over. Hamilton is playing at a really high level. He finished the year, kind of similar to Brady last year. Finished the year as a freshman, playing really well, and then has, similar to Brady again, carried that into this season. So we got to be ready to guard him. The Grove boys are kind of a unique challenge. They're kind of like Acton tonight, where they're just really long, really athletic, really going to crash. And then, Bowie is back, and we haven't really seen him since he was a freshman.
Because of injuries, yeah.
Because he's been out, and it really looked in that jamboree game like he's playing really well, really tough down low. And, I say all that, and then I haven't even mentioned, like you said, Camden. He was the leading vote getter in the RPAC East last year.
Right.
He's just really talented player. Creates for his teammates really well. Doesn't care if he scores 0 points or 25, and he can do either and impact the game. So our defense is going to have to play at the highest level it's played at. we're going to have to do a better job of keeping guys in front because if we have to help, they're going to find open guys. And then, Coach Utterback, he took over this summer, and he's got him playing some pressure defense, which is, a little different than what they've done in the past. So we got to be ready to handle the pressure, a pressure man defense, which isn't something we've had to do yet. So it'll be a different challenge. Like you said, we just have had a hard time early in the season against them. It would sure be nice to get that monkey off our back.